Witts, two hands. And to Fiorini. Stengel applies the pressure. Atkins whips it out of congestion. Cameron tried to do something very, very fancy with no room to move. And the free kick's been paid. Goals will be valuable in the wet today. Atkins receives the free kick. Kicking from about 35 out. Starts with a touch right, but holds its line, and the Cats get the opener.
Paddy Dangerfield stays on the ground trying to rove that ball coming. That's a nice mark behind the play as well, but Sam Collins is flying for everything.
O'Sullivan pokes it back inside 50. Dangerfield gets an important hand on it. Here comes Cameron. Feigned a hand pass. Myers, always clever with ball in hand. He's a gun hitting targets inside 50. Amidst the congestion, he saw blitz half, hands it off to Humphries. 45 out, sneaks just inside the post. Well, let's not get too carried away, Ruby. Back inside 50. Free kick, and it's going the way of the Suns in the marking contest. Just need this, the Suns, to finish off some of their forward work. From about 48 out, Cora Sabouz hits it nicely, holds its line. Crowd gives him nothing, which means goal. How did well to get a hand in to stop Stengel scooting out the back. McAndrew looks for the touch line, he doesn't get it. Good tackle.
Yep, one arm free, and that should be 50.
Oh, it's such a penalty on a day like today.
It's just not knowing the rules. McAndrew's got his hands out. So 95% of the players in the league would know that rule.
Pretty good finish. Gets the distance. Cats respond.
60 metres away.
Great view of everyone in one half of the ground. Humphrey tries to take on one too many tackles. Rao might have got one high. So the crowd were saying Humphrey had it too long, and then Rao got his head proverbially ripped off.
Yeah, you like to get a look because it looked like he ducked again. I may be wrong, but there's a 50. That's it.
The Suns will kick their second. We'll have a look again in a moment. Rao pops it through.
Looks like he's limping on his left ankle, Howie. That might have been from that ruck contest. Doctor's going out to him now.
Saw at the end. Just turn inwards. Henry on the switch. Humphries coming the other way is Closey though. He's a good runner. Gets it on to Lombard. Good. Could have blazed away. And the Dogs back in 2016. He's having his career best season. It's an important kick. It's a great finish. And the Suns square it up. Turns it straight over there. Holmes.
That doesn't help.
Breaks the tackle, plays on, options inside 50. Could have gone by foot, goes by hand. Close, squeezes the ball. Stengel.
Tough kick.
Oh. Difficult kick in driving rain. Stengel hits it sweetly, hits it perfectly. It's into four. Gold Coast Suns. Holman just got it to Swallow. Good forward hand pass. Does it pop up for Anderson? It does. Now Miller measures the ball out to Humphrey. Runs onto it. Transition by hand. Walter. First goal for the half for the Suns. Manor worked out okay. Couple of taps in the air, and in the end Stengel takes a good little mark. In the first half, Stengel for a second. No problem for Tyson Stengel. Cats ease it back out to a 9-point margin. Duncan been good since he came on. Myers, what a kick.
You're joking.
It's just brilliant from Brian Myers. Manor plays on, goes for something similar through the hands of Jezza. Holmes arrives, you go off the ground. Has he got the contact? Slams it into the post. Cats are pressing. Dangerfield bursting clear. Gets through a couple of tackles. O'Connor, they got numbers out. He doesn't go in that direction, but he hits Cameron. 2.5 on the clock. Cats lead by 10, looking for a game-high 16 if they can score, and they get it in the hands of Tyson Stengel. To make it 3 out of 6. And take it to a game-high lead. Stengel. Pinpoint! Tyson's got 3, and the Cats are out to a game-high 16-point margin. Henry's spare behind the ball, but it doesn't matter because it's going the other way. Holmes is absolutely on fire here. Back by hand, Dangerfield gets his opportunity from outside the paint. Danger to the square. And the man that starts on the wing and just drifts forward time and time again. Just eases it around the corner. It's out to 22 points. Dempsey's on the board. And it's a game-high lead for the Cats.
Got to come in board this kick.
Does. Atkins gets an important hand in. Doesn't gather the first time. Myers. Deadly. Brian Myers finishes the goal and maybe the game. .41.5 minutes since the Suns have scored a major. De Koning. Here's an opportunity. Humphrey with a check side. And that long run is broken. Something for the Suns late. Max Holmes has got different ideas. Hewland's tried hard all afternoon. Overruns it. O'Connor. Stengel's had 3 shots for goal. He's kicked 3 majors. Here's his 4th shot for goal. Here's his 4th major. Runs to the crowd. Stengel on fire at the Cannery. Dangerous ball. Oh, Stewart just lays him out. And not moving is the Gold Coast Sun. That is interesting. Hopefully okay. We'll have a look at that.
Wow. Yeah. Certainly live it didn't look like he got him high, so that confirms that. It's just in that rib section. Oh.
And his head hit the turf.
Be really pleasing for Chris Scott and the coaching staff.
Guthrie down the line. The Suns come to Geelong again full of hope and again depart full of disappointment. For the 8th time, they've been rolled by the Cats at home. Geelong 9-7-61, the Suns 5-7-37. In front of 29,502 people, the Cats getting it done by 24 points.